So now we're going to preview the Champions Cup Round 3 featured game of the week. It's obviously the mighty Saracens, because they're the principal partner.
Oh,
there's a partnership between them.
There's a huge partnership.
Mate, can I just say before we look at us. How good, mate, we're like the Ant and Decker rugby.
If you took your shirt in, it'd be a bit better, but...
Yeah, it's cash, smart cash.
Okay.
Ant and Decker rugby.
We are doing all right, to be fair. Which one are you?
Well, I'm Ant.
Yeah, because he's taller, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm Deck, the better looking one.
How much better? How good do we look? Oh, just blows my mind anyway, just week on week.
Life is good, eh, Jim?
Life's great. It would be even better if Saracens can beat Clermont at the weekend. We've both gone for a Saracens victory. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a belter.
It will be a belter, and there's some big battles, isn't there? You look at the back row battle in terms of what Clermont are going to bring to the table. Saracens, they're missing Billy Vunipola massively, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're missing that go forward. Jackson Ray's been fantastic. He's a great player. But what Billy does is brings 2 or 3 defenders onto him. Clermont are huge in defence. We saw that in the final. We saw how close the final was. They're big game players, like a lot of the French teams are. They rock up when it's a big game. You know, we've played them a few... We.
Well, you watched it?
No, I played. Played against Clermont.
Okay, yeah. 2 minutes.
And it's awesome, though. It's awesome that it's a reverse fixture, because going there, mate, that's one of the best places to go and play.
Yeah, it is. And you talk about the back row battle. Obviously, Billy's missing. Maritoji played 6.
Yeah,
Jackson Ray, he played... Maritoji got injured, actually, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he got a cut on the lip, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure if he's back.
A little cut.
I would have carried on.
I mean, toughen up, Maro. But you talk about Clermont's back row. Piselli Yato, if you're going to watch the game.
How good is he?
He is unbelievable. Fritz Lee as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant ball carrier in the Billy Vunipola mould.
Them two for me are up there with the two best back rows. Yeah.
In the world,
mate. Yato, like we saw in the final, mate. You see, he made the break on the outside, offload out the back door.
Similar to yourself.
Yeah, Jimmy Bill out the back.
Jimmy Bill, Piselli Yato.
But they got a few injuries, Clermont. Well, they got a key injury, haven't they, in Lopez?
Yeah, Cammy Lopez, the fly half, he's out for the rest of the season, I think, pretty much with a horrible broken leg.
That was nasty, eh?
Luke McAllister's moved up from Toulon, the warm shores of the south of France, up to the mountains, up to Clermont.
The Montins, they say in French.
Montins.
Yeah.
Monton. Where it's cold. Luke McAllister settling at 10. For me, I don't think he's a 10. He's more of a 12. But he's got a massive amount of responsibility on his shoulders now. Morgan Parra at 9 is key, though. That battle between him and potentially Wigglesworth or Ben Spencer, whoever plays at 9. I think it'll be Wigglesworth.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. Both left-footers, both box kick really well, both control the game nicely. I just think Saracens have got too much in terms of the difference between Farrell at 10, the control and influence he brings. Luke McAllister can get a bit loose, and if that Saracens press defence works exceptionally well, Luke McAllister's got the ability to chuck a couple of intercepts and buckle under pressure. So I'm going for a Saracens victory, and fairly comfortably as well. What do you reckon?
I think fairly comfortably as well. Well, what's fairly comfortable these days?
15, 20 points.
Yeah, OK. 5, 7 points is comfortable these days, and they're all so close.
They are.
But we know that Clermont don't like playing on the Astro turf, is what they call it.
Yep.
The artificial pitch, as we like to say. The quicker game. So, yeah, it's going to be a belter.
Interesting, actually. You talk about that. Clermont play a fast pace of game, and they've got some players like David Strettle, like Nick Abendon on that know how to play against Saracens. The big question mark for them is, can they convert all their possession that they do have and their attacking opportunities into points and tries? And toughest team to do that against is Saracens. So they have got those threats. They've got Raka on one wing. He's an absolute monster as well.
What a name.
I know.
Raka. Andy.
Raka.
Andy.
Jim.
Raka.
Jim. But I do worry about Saracens. Just a little bit. Their form's not great. They've lost 5 on the spin.
Under pressure, mate. This is when the boys come out.
The big thing for me, the big issue, where did they lose the game at the weekend?
I'd say game management.
Where else did they lose it?
Kicking.
The last 2 minutes. And what have Saracens lost this season?
They were robbed in they didn't lose it in there. They got robbed in the last 2 minutes.
Well, Harlequin scored a try with 2 minutes to go. Did they or did they not?
They were robbed off the back of a non-penalty.
Right. My issue is with it, and you may agree, you may not. Most people out there won't agree with this. I'm pretty sure you will. You used to come off the bench for those last 2 minutes and just shut the game down, win it for Saracens. You've now retired.
Yeah.
And most people out there aren't going to agree with this, but I think the big loss for Saracens this year is you. You should be back out there. You should still be playing, and then they don't lose those games.
Mate, you know, I don't know what to say. If that's what you think, you're an expert. Expert of talking about rugby, and you know, I'm quite humble, and I just want the guys to win. Yeah, that's just me. But that's it. OK, the features game of the week, Saracens versus Clermont, is going to be a belter. They obviously reverse roles next week, so the next 2 weeks of Ruggers are going to be great. And hey, look, it's just flashed up. It's BetSafe and Saracens, principal partners. They're like that. They're like me and Goode, Ant and Deck. Saracens and BetSafe, they're like that. You see?
That's right, Jim.
That's right, mate. That's right. I'm loving it today.
Check out all the odds on betsafe.com.
Oh, I like that.
That's the finisher, right?
I like that. You've just finished that at the end.
It's nice.
That's great.